Affair is over and I can't get over it. How to move on? Throwaway account for obvious reasons. Before anyone wants to judge me, I judge me too. I know I am wrong, but I don't know where else to turn to. I've 40 female, been married for 12 years with 2 beautiful children. About 5 years ago, I found out my husband cheated on me. He had a 2-year affair with another married woman, both emotional and physical. It only came to light because her husband found out, and my whole life fell apart. We went to couples therapy a few times, then COVID hit. I chose to stay because I did not want my kids to grow up in a broken home. There was also a lot of financial matters at stake. Years went by, and I could honestly say he turned things around, tried his best to be the father and husband, and at times I felt like we were back to almost normal again and thought I was happy. Deep down inside, I knew I wasn't 100% happy. I stopped caring about my appearance because I didn't care to impress him. I gained weight. Our bedroom was basically dead as I was never in the mood. Sex was even painful and thought I was going through health issues, but doctors kept telling me it was all in my head. I never fully trusted him. But I knew it was a choice I made to stay, so I just accepted it and put all my energy into work and became a workaholic. Fast forward, my career started to look up, and through my new position I started meeting new people. And I met M at a work conference. M is also married with children. He lives about 3 hours away from me and only in town for training once every 3-6 months, if that. The chemistry between us was through the roof from the moment we met. I've never ever considered having an affair and was resistant at first, but he pursued me quite aggressively. It felt like we knew each other forever and disclosed things to him that made me vulnerable, and he did the same. He was in town for work for 2 weeks, and during those 2 weeks we spoke, messaged every single day and night until wee hours of the night. We saw each other once, no sex, but did kiss. He made me feel so alive, gave me feelings that I've never felt in a long time. He made me feel beautiful and felt like my old self again. Every feeling that I've been missing. I always knew there was an expiration date. It was a fantasy, and when his work trip was over and he went back home, I knew I wasn't going to talk to him like we did when he was in town, and I could accept that. But lately when we've spoken, I could feel his vibe is off and pulling away, and I know it has nothing to do with his wife because he works from home and can message and call whenever he wants, so he's probably ending things because of me. He was saying the things I wanted to hear, but I could feel he lost interest overnight. He hasn't reached out, and I feel bad about myself all over again. I know what this is. I was living in a fantasy world. I fell for his lie and deserve it because I was being dishonest and a POS. I know all of this, but I can't shake this feeling off. I am so heartbroken. He made me feel things that I didn't think I could feel ever again, and just pulled it right from me without explanation. I just wish he never came into my life so I could have kept existing in my old life. At least I was able to focus on my work, but now I can't seem to focus on anything. It's affecting my work, my self-esteem and confidence, and hate myself for all of this and how much I've let him affect me. I feel like this short affair has opened up my old wounds. I should be focusing on my own marriage, but instead it's highlighted what I've been missing and a reminder what I don't have and can't have, and feeling unworthy. I acknowledge I'm not a good person for my actions, but my heart hurts. Maybe just seeking advice on how to move on. Thank you all for not judging me. My thoughts. It sounds like you're in a difficult and painful situation. It's clear that there's a cycle of hurt and betrayal happening in your marriage and among your friends. Sometimes, ending the relationship is the best way to find peace and happiness for everyone involved. It's important to prioritize your own well-being and take steps toward healing and moving forward. Seeking support from loved ones or a counselor can be invaluable during this challenging time. Did you miss my previous video? How dare you? Just kidding. Catch you in this video?